What's going on, guys? Antonio here. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up for me and let's get into it. All right, so we just had the finale of the Golden Globes. And as you can see here, this young lady, this is Emma Stone, and she won for Poor Things. But I'm gonna be try to run through some of the more popular winners. The big things are Oppenheimer was very dominant. I think they won five awards. Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. won for Best Supporting. Cillian Murphy, he won for Best Lead Actor. Um, Christopher Nolan won for Best Director, and I think it won Best Picture as well. But it won five awards. Let me go through. Okay, so yeah, Oppenheimer right there. It beat out Killers of the Flower Moon and Maestro and all these films. Okay, now this is one of the categories that I really wanted to touch on. Lily Gladstone wins Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture Drama for her role of Molly Burkhart in Killers of the Flower Moon. Now, let me be honest here. There's a couple of things wrong with this category. The other women that are nominated, you see Carey Mulligan for Maestro, Sandra Huller, Anatomy of a Fall, Annette Bening for Naiad, and Greta Lee for Past Lives, and Kaylee Spaney for Priscilla. Okay, the name that's missing that should be in this category is Emily Blunt. And the reason they didn't put Emily Blunt in the lead actress category, they decided to submit her in a supporting role. Um, she was Oppenheimer's wife. I feel like now you could argue that her performance was a supporting role, but at the same point in time, I thought the stronger supporting female role in Oppenheimer was from Florence Pugh, and she didn't get nominated at all. So this is kind of making me wonder what their strategy is going to be for the Oscars, because I believe Emily Blunt should be nominated for Best Actress, in for Oppenheimer, and then they could submit Florence Pugh for Best Supporting Actor. I thought Florence Pugh in Oppenheimer is definitely she should definitely get considered. She should get a nomination for Best Supporting Actress, and that's a crime that they didn't do that. But they submitted her. I'll get to that. But yeah, Lily Gladstone. Now here's the thing: if they don't submit Emily Blunt for Best Lead Actress, then when the Oscar nominations come out on January 23rd, it's going to be Lily Gladstone's going to win if they don't put Emily Blunt in this category. I feel like if they put Emily Blunt in there, a lot of people will vote for her. But Lily Gladstone, a lot of people is like, oh, she's the first Indigenous American, and she's talking about her pronouns and all this kind of stuff. So I'm sitting there going, oh, okay, the fix is in. Poor Things. I have not watched Poor Things, but it won. That was the movie that Emma Stone was holding that trophy up for. Paul Giamatti, I always liked him, especially on Billions and various things he's in. But the Holdovers, Succession won. Like they won a lot of. I saw Kieran Culkin won, Sarah Snook won, and Matthew McFadden, he won. They all three won. So they submitted Sarah and Kieran in the lead actor and actress categories, and Matthew McFadden was submitted in the supporting actor role, and they won. So and it also won Best Drama. So there's Sarah, and oh man, I always had a crush on her, and I know her and her husband just had their baby like a year ago, something like that. But yeah, I have a thing for redheads. That's what it is. But and here's another one that won. I think it won 3 awards. Here's The Bear. What's it? Jeremy Allen White. That dude, I've been watching it. I'm telling you, Jeremy Allen White's about to be a star. I mean, he's already famous, but I'm telling you, he's about to go. He's about to go to that next role. I think he's about to be a movie star. Right now, you know him from Shameless, and then obviously The Bear has got a lot of buzz going. I think his profile is definitely being raised because they gave him the Golden Globe tonight. But you see The Bear won. His co-star, the I can't remember her name. The young lady, I can't remember her name, but she won as well. Beef. I haven't watched Beef. They created Barbie wins cinematic and box office achievement. Now, this was a brand new category that they created. This is the first time it won. I saw that they also nominated Ryan Gosling in Best Actor and he for a comedy and a musical, and he lost. But as you see there, all these movies: Barbie, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which I love; John Wick Chapter 4, which is impossible, which was fantastic. Mission Impossible. I still haven't watched it. I watched Oppenheimer and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Super Mario Brothers movie. I watched that. That's a movie for kids. It didn't really bring me in. Oh, Billie Eilish. There's Billie Eilish. She won for the song that her and her brother did for Barbie. And now remember, a couple years ago, she won. Her and Phineas, her brother, they won the Oscar for Best Original Song for the James Bond for James Bond No Time to Die. So she won. So she might be up for another Oscar if she wins another Oscar. I mean, she just won. It was like 2 years ago or whatever. Ludwig Göransson wins Best Original Score. Oppenheimer. That's what I'm saying. So there. Oh yeah, there's Cillian Murphy there with his trophy for winning. And it's kind of funny, when he did his acceptance speech, he mentioned that this was the first time he had stepped on the Golden Globe stage since Heath Ledger passed away and he won for Batman The Dark Knight. And the family had asked him to step up and accept the award for Heath. And so he went up and so that, what was that, 2012? So yeah, that was the first time he mentioned that was the first time he had been on the stage since so he won. But when I watched Oppenheimer last year, I did a video on it, still up on my channel. And I said that Robert Downey Jr. was going to win Best Supporting. He was going to win Best Actor, and it happened just like that. At least at the Golden Globes, the Oscars. A lot of times, the Oscars, it'll be close, but it won't fall like because the Golden Globes is done by the Hollywood Foreign Press. That's why you have Best Original Drama and Best Musical Drama or Comedy. That kind of thing. That's why they have so many more categories than the normal Oscars do. So that's why The Bear can win for Best Comedy Drama, and then Succession can win for just Best Regular Drama. So, because The Bear won and Succession won, but they were different categories. But yeah, this is and there's Emma Stone again, and yeah, and Fantasia Barrino was nominated for The Color Purple. I noticed, and I talked about Taraji P. Henson about a week ago. She didn't get nominated for her role in The Color Purple as Shug Avery. So that's interesting. There's Christopher Nolan, which I definitely think he's going to win Best Director for Oppenheimer. That was the best movie as far as what the Oscar voters are looking for. I thought Oppenheimer was the best film because I watched Killers of the Flower Moon, and I watched that after my wife and I went to see both. And Oppenheimer's a longer movie too. It's a 3-hour movie, and I think Killers of the Flower Moon is like 3 hours and 25 minutes or something like that. I felt like Killers of the Flower Moon could have trimmed maybe 30, 40 minutes out of that. I thought there was parts of it that were great. Robert De Niro got nominated for the Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor. He didn't win tonight, obviously. But I think he's going to get when they announce the Oscar nominations on the 23rd. I think he's going to get his name called for Best Supporting Actor. He was great in Killers of the Flower Moon. Obviously, Leonardo DiCaprio and all this kind of stuff. But I think Cillian Murphy is hands down the favorite to win the Oscar for Oppenheimer, and I think Christopher Nolan. I think Oppenheimer's going to have a great night when they call the Oscars. This is But yeah, and here's Kieran Culkin, and shout out to the Culkin family. Macaulay Culkin just got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and Kieran's doing his thing, and he was what, on Mad Men and different shows. Before he was just Macaulay Culkin's little brother, he's clearly a star in his own right now. And Succession was brilliant. I absolutely love that show. So these are just some of the nominations. Obviously, you can get them online. But if you watch the Golden Globes, or if you're excited for the Oscars coming up, I'd love to chop it up with you guys. Obviously, give me a follow on Facebook, Instagram. I'm on X. I'm on Threads, all at Ikari Press. Obviously, if you go to IkariPress.com, it will take you to my book, Brand Way of the Gun. We're getting ready to wrap that up. So if you're a comic head, check that out. The link, of course, is in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out.